The way that defense played was phenomenal.
Lights out.
The offense got the job done when we needed it too. We ended up getting points in every quarter, and that's what won us this football game. But yeah, I think you're absolutely right. When you look at how this team finished, phenomenal. I think when you look at the roster that this team can return, it could be one of the definite top 10 in the league. If you could even maybe argue top 5 for a lot of these teams that are losing players to free agency and the cap. But there is a lot to look forward to with this team. I think you got to try to bring everybody back offensively that you can. I think you still definitely bring DJ Chark back. He's going to be a big playmaker for us. Josh Reynolds, you can bring back on cheap in case you need, especially with injuries and that stuff happens. But I think it's JMO's turn next year. I think he's got to be the next in line guy to start. But I think with that, you load up defensively in the draft and in free agency. And I think that
is sent.
Yeah, like that's what you need to do. I think Jared Goff's earned himself a job. I think for this next year and even 2 years after that, if we want to extend him.
It's nice because I don't think we really have to worry about getting a quarterback for like 1 or 2 more years because we've seen Goff.
He's been playing well.
He's been playing really well. It's just going to depend on how he plays at the start of the year next year. Excuse me. And because fans are going to probably make a fit if it's not starting off like we did at the end of this season. Like if we play really bad, it's going to be same old Lions talk, and then we're going to make another run. But I think if we just stay disciplined and do well, take what we need in the draft and do well in free agency, we have money. We have the ability to. We have a lot of guys who are good still on rookie contracts. We just need to be able to really, really hit it hard. Ben Johnson, I don't know if he's going to come back.
Please stay.
Hopefully he does.
Please.
Because if he does, then Lions could very well make the 2 or 3 seed, I feel like, in the playoffs next year, especially with what we have. But that all comes down to if a lot of pieces stay, if we draft right, if we trade right, if we buy right, then we're going to be able to play really well.
Keep Jamal.
I said this at the start of the year. I don't know if I said it on the show, but I definitely said it to a couple of my friends. I said, Lions are making the playoffs. We didn't, but we were very close. It's a lot better than last year in the past 2 years. And what Dan Campbell has been able to do with this organization in the 3 years that he's been here, I think it's very impressive.
They're back on track for sure, but keep Jamal. That man is a saint and needs to stay.
Use DeAndre Swift and trade him away, honestly, if need be.
Trade DeAndre Swift?
I was like, try to keep him, but if teams want him, DeAndre Swift, and they're going to give you a lot of money or good players or draft picks.
He's talking trade Swift or Jamal?
Swift.
Oh, okay. Now I'm tracking. Okay.
Yeah, no, not Jamal Williams. No shot. But if players want or if teams want DeAndre Swift, I wouldn't have no problem trading him.
Interesting. I haven't heard that take so far, so that's interesting. I think that could be something that they could listen to.
They were both very productive this year, but I would say if you want to have Jamal Williams just
be the bell cow
and take over, then I think you're fine.
Yeah, as long as you still.
I mean, you just got to worry about injury and stuff like that, but I think you can still do the same thing. But like, don't trade DeAndre Swift if it's a garbage offer. But if it's like an offer you can't refuse, or if it's like a really good one with like a first round and a few second or third round draft picks or something like that, take him up.
Yeah, will be very interesting to see.